Good Erev Shabbos, everyone. Erev Shabbos Shuva. Erev Shabbos Parshas Vayeilech. And Erev Shabbos, where our thoughts are on big things and growth, where we're going. It's interesting when we talk a lot about tshuva and about the concept of charata, that a person has to feel bad for the things that they've done. In order to be able to do real tshuva, there has to be a sense of remorse. The question is, what do you need remorse for? What do you need to look back at the things you've done and say they're bad? Just look forward and say, I just want to be a better person. What is looking backwards and tearing yourself up and feeling remorseful about the things that you've done? How does that help? How does that help you really grow? You grow by changing. You grow by moving forward. It doesn't matter what I feel about the past. The past is gone. It's done. It's an interesting thing. We talk a lot about Shira, about song. In this week's parsha, we talk about the notion of kisvu lachem Shira azois, to write down the Shira, whatever that Shira is referring to, Book of Devarim, Parshas Vazinu, Torah, whatever. But it's called a Shira. We also know that Torah is referred to as a zemer. Those are two different ways of singing. What's interesting is that there's a pasuk that says that God is a bocher b'shirei zimra, that He chooses the shirei zimra, the songs of songs. It's not like shir hashirim, song of songs. Shirei zimra, two different words that are used for song, two different types of song, and that God chooses the shirei zimra. What does that mean? Chooses the shirei zimra, chooses the song. We're putting the word song for. So I think that, when I speak, a lot of times I'll finish speaking and I'll have these woulda, shoulda, coulda moments. Oh, I could have said that. I should have said that. And, on some level, it's like, stop, don't second guess yourself. You said it. It was good. You got your point across, and it's it. Weiter. Move on. What does it really say about a person? The truth is that even in Avodas Hashem, we sometimes have that. Sometimes in Avodas Hashem, we do a mitzvah and we look back and we say, oh, I wish I did it this way and I could have done it that way, and I wish I was more of this. And the truth is, it's that God looks at and understands us even better even than the deeds and the things that we do. The things we do are the things we do. That we were able to motivate ourselves and able to accomplish these things is beautiful. But that's who we are. That defines us. But that extra definition of who we are is the things that we hope for, the things that we wish that we would have done. That HaKadosh Baruch Hu takes a good thought and He attaches it to an action. Why does He do that? Because He looks at a good thought. He looks at what you're desiring to do, what you're being shoef to do, what you are aspiring to do. He looks at that and He says, wow, that's who you're going to be. Your aspirations, your dreams, that's the greatness that exists inside of you. The things that you feel remorse over. I wasn't able to do that. I didn't say that. I didn't do that. I didn't accomplish that. Because I wanted to be able to do that. You want to be able to do that? You'll be able to do that. Now I understand who you are. From the things you do, I don't necessarily understand who you are. But from the things that you didn't do, that you want to do, that defines who you are. Habocher b'shirei zimra doesn't mean that God chooses the shirei zimra. It's that habocher b'shiyarei zimra. That God chooses the leftovers of the songs, the stuff that you didn't get a chance to sing, the stuff that you have remorse over. Because that's the real definition of who you are. That's why charata is so critical to growth. Because you got to define what you really want. You see, we can do things all day long, but we don't necessarily become anything. We have to aspire. We have to dream. We want to be something. There has to be a goal. There has to be a place, something that we're working towards. And we know what we're working towards when we realize what we wish we could have done. That's why charata is so critical to this period of time. It's not about beating ourselves up and saying, I'm nothing because I wasn't able to accomplish it, but I really want to accomplish this. This is really where I really want to go. That's an amazing thing. Avram Avinu had it. Avram Avinu standing up at the Akedah. He wanted to finish the job. Still, let me make a nick a little bit. Let me make a little blood. Kosh Baruch says to him, you can finish the job, but you can finish it this way. Take the ram and shech the ram. Take what you wanted to do that you couldn't accomplish, and you'll be able to accomplish it in a better way and in a different way. But you'll be able to accomplish it because you wanted to accomplish it. When you really want to do something, nothing's going to stand in your way. You'll get it done. You'll accomplish what you want to do. But you'll accomplish it because you dreamed about it, because you aspired to it, because you wanted it. We live in a generation where there is no aspirations. People are just doing. Even in our Torah world, often people are just doing. They're just accomplishing doing, but they're not dreaming. They're not aspiring. I don't want to tick boxes. I don't want to make check marks. Yeah, I've done that. I want to be something. I want to go somewhere. I want to accomplish something. I feel bad that I haven't done that yet, and I want to try harder. Now I know who you are. I know what you're dreaming of. This Shabbos Shuva, is a Shabbos where we got to dream. We got to look back at ourselves and say, what I missed. What didn't I do? What do I dream about that I wish I could have done? Yom Kippur's coming. On Yom Kippur, it's all going to be sealed. Who I am is, on some level, going to get locked in. Let me make sure I know exactly who I am. I'm the dreamer. I'm the one who aspires. I'm the one who's got good goals, big goals. It's going to be an unbelievable year because I recognize what I didn't do and I know what I really want to accomplish. My friends, keep dreaming. Keep climbing upwards. Keep aspiring to greatness. And it's amazing what you'll be able to accomplish. Feel bad over the past, but only because it's what you really want from your present and you really want your future to be that. Keep dreaming. Have a dreamy Shabbos. Have a beautiful Shabbos. Have a Shabbos that is a Shabbos of Shuva. Returning back to God. Returning back to ourselves. Returning back to our dreams. Shabbos.